Uvalde, the termination hearing is underway for Uvalde CISD Police Chief Pete Arredondo. Exactly 3 months since the deadly school massacre that killed 19 children and 2 adults. And in the last half hour, we learned Arredondo and his attorney will not be at tonight's meeting. Arredondo's attorney, George Hyde, released a 17-page statement on his behalf, saying in part, Arredondo will not participate in his own illegal and unconstitutional public lynching and respectfully requests the board immediately reinstate him with all back pay and benefits and close the complaint as unfounded. We have the statement in full on KHOU.com right now. And word of Arredondo's absence tonight upsetting already angry and frustrated Uvalde parents. Some parents and students addressing the board just moments ago.
For him to not be here and actually to face the consequences to his actions. Exactly. Do not take this into closed sessions. We deserve to hear. Our babies are dead. Our teachers are dead. Our parents are dead. The least y'all can do is show us the respect to do this in the public.
I have messages for Pete Arredondo and all the law enforcement that were there that date. Turn in your badge and step down. You don't deserve to wear one.
Even children involved. State Senator Roland Gutierrez also in attendance. This all began just 30 minutes ago, and after a few passionate statements, the school board did in fact go into closed session.
Parents of the victim speaking with Anieli Ruiz.
Joining us now outside the high school auditorium in Uvalde right now. Anieli.
Well, this could be the first step for accountability for these families. They've been demanding this from the beginning. And if Pete Arredondo is fired, he could be the first officer to lose his job for his response to the shooting. It's the only item on tonight's special meeting. The board will take public comment, and then they'll go into a closed session and discuss the possible termination for Pete Arredondo with their attorney. Once done, the board will discuss any possible action. The Uvalde School Board was set to consider Arredondo's job twice, but it's been postponed both times. He's been on administrative leave since June, and in July, Arredondo resigned from City Council. He was elected in May before the shooting, but he's come under lots of scrutiny for failing to take charge of the scene and, of course, for not breaching that classroom door sooner. This long process has frustrated many of the victims' families and continues to amplify their demands for accountability.
We want Pete fired.
We don't want him in the school district.
Any school district. The rest of the police officers that were in that hallway. We haven't just solely targeted Pete. He was just our first stop because he was the chief.
Yeah, he was the chief of police for the school department.
But in reality, anybody that was in that hallway could have made the decision to move forward and go in without him, and they didn't.
Now, if Pete Arredondo is fired tonight, he could appeal the F5 report or the characterization of his termination. This F5 report is looked at when someone is hired at any law enforcement agency across the state. Of course, we'll have the very latest coming up tonight on KHOU at 10. Reporting in Uvalde, Anieli Ruiz, KHOU 11 News.